All right, good morning. Welcome to the Marshall County Board of Supervisors special session today, December 10th. We'll start with the roll call, please.
Kyle.
Yes.
Solosik.
Yes.
Hibbs.
Yes.
And please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Is there a motion to approve today's agenda?
I would approve the agenda as printed.
I'll second that.
Motion and second. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Solosik.
Yes.
Hibbs.
Yes.
Kyle.
Yes. Number 5, Resolution 2024-32, resolution regarding an election for the imposition renewal of a local option sales and services tax within the unincorporated areas of Marshall County. And we will submit this resolution to the record. That'll be there in our minutes for anyone to review all of that. The summary of this section, which will be what's listed on the ballot, as we know, was the probably confusing part of this on the general election. I'll read that summary. To authorize imposition renewal of a local sales and services tax in the unincorporated area of the Marshall County of Marshall that will continue without repeal of the existing local sales and services tax at a rate of 1% to be effective on July 1, 2025 until repealed. Probably also to note that this remains the same, that it's of these funds, 50% goes to roads and bridges, 50% goes to property tax reduction.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I think the reason it was new is because it didn't sunset. And all the cities, when they passed them, sent out communication to their patrons. So we'll need to probably do that this time to get the word out.
Yep, so there'll need to be notice of election, of course. That's what we're doing today. We have the petition, a total of 913 submitted to the Board of Supervisors, and we are now officially handing the petition over to the auditor. Commissioner of Elections.
I like the cross out because we kept getting
seven more in.
I have one more sheet to add to that too. So.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. I haven't picked it up yet. No,
Too late.
okay.
But it's good to know there's a lot
It
of
is,
support
that's
out there
great.
for it. And we did hear from a lot of people that there was confusing when they had seen on the ballot that it did appear as if it was a new tax to some. And in reality, the language of the law, what is going on, it is a sunset. Therefore, it is actually considered new following a sunset. So I think this technicality was correct. I think just preference on how we wanted it worded. And I think just the what was given to us by the attorneys, well, I'm glad we get a second chance, and they were able to draw something up that was a little bit more appropriate for us to do. So we thanks to them on getting that rectified for us, and we're ready to get this rolling. With that said, is there any further comment? Ready for a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt Resolution 2024-0032. Resolution regarding an election and the imposition, renewal of a local option sales and services tax within the unincorporated area of Marshall County, Iowa.
And I'll second.
All right, we have that motion and the second. Any further discussion, questions, comments, concerns? Roll call, please.
Solosik.
Yes.
Hibbs.
Yes.
Kyle.
Yes. Thank you. On to number 6, authorize the auditor recorder to sign the certificate to be returned to Allers and Cooney, PC, regarding the lost item on the March 4th, 2025 special election ballot.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to authorize the auditor recorder to sign the certificate to be returned to Ehlers and Cooney, PC, regarding the lost item on the March 4th, 2025 special election ballot.
I'll second that.
We have that motion and a second. Do we have any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Solosik.
Yes.
Hibbs.
Yes.
Kyle.
Yes. Public forum. Time says I have the public make comments on county business. Any public comment today?
Yes, I have a few questions.
Yeah.
For, I was talking to Steve about this when we walked in, but the only rural residents can vote on this ballot.
That is correct. I think the confusion was like that the petition was allowed, that anyone in the county could sign the petition, but it'll actually be just the unincorporated areas will be voting on this special election.
And also the money that comes from the local option sales tax is from a statewide pool. It's not just from.
Yes, it is a convoluted process of that of a pool. Yes, you're absolutely right. That's and I can provide.
I have the spreadsheet if you'd love to see it.
Sure, that'd be
It's really exciting.
just that it's not specifically being imposed on purchases made in the rural areas or.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. It's the authorization of the allocation of the funds back to Marshall County is what this is. And I think that's also part of kind of the confusion of local option sales tax. You would think it's just the money collected here gets dispersed back here, and that's
Sounds simple, doesn't it?
it's not the case in
No.
this situation. So that's why this is really important that we get this passed, and it's a benefit to all Marshall County taxpayers.
And totals about?
$1.7 million. Other questions? Any other public comment today?
Does Kevin want to say anything?
I don't know.
Do you want to say anything, Kevin?
Congratulations on getting this thing passed. And way to go, Steve, for collecting all of those signatures.
Oh, and it's simple majority, right, to pass? Or is it 60%?
Simple.
All right, there's no further public comment to come before the board. On to adjournment. Next regular session is Wednesday, December 18th here in the courthouse first floor meeting room. All business to be acted upon that session should be submitted to the county auditor and recorder's office or the board of supervisors office by Wednesday, December 11th at noon. There being no further business come before the board, the meeting is adjourned at 8:39 a.m.